Are you looking for the best gaming laptops for? In this video we will look at some of the best gaming laptops for. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Asus ROG Zephyrus G14. If you can't tell by now, we really like the Zephyrus G14. It's shockingly compact, at just 3.5 pounds, and features AMD's new Ryzen chips paired together with its Radeon 6000M graphics. We'd recommend the Ryzen 9 model with an RX 6700M for $1,400. While its 14-inch screen is a bit smaller than our other recommendations, it looks great and features a fast 144Hz refresh rate. We also like its retro future design. Some configurations have tiny LEDs on its rear panel for extra flair, that still manages to incorporate plenty of ports. While the G14 has jumped in price since it debuted, it's still one of the best gaming notebooks around, especially since Asus has finally added a built-in webcam. 14 inches Full HD display with 1920 by 1080 resolution with 120Hz refresh rate, latest AMD Ryzen 9 4900HS, the 10th Gen Intel Core i7-10750H, 8-core processor up to 4.30 GHz. 1TB SSD, 16GB DDR4 RAM. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 Max-Q graphics backed by 6GB GDDR6 dedicated video memory, virtual reality ready. Speakers with Smart Amp technology and Dolby Atmos. 2.5W speakers produce incredible Dolby Atmos sound, wireless/wired connectivity, Wi-Fi 6 to 802.11x. Number 2. Dell G15 5520. We've been fans of Dell's G5 line ever since it first appeared a few years ago, and it remains the best budget gaming laptop out there. Now dubbed the G15, it starts at under $1,000 and, while not the most powerful gaming laptop, it features all of the latest hardware, like Intel's 13th generation CPUs and NVIDIA's RTX 40 series cards. You can also find AMD Ryzen chips in some models. This budget-friendly gaming laptop is a bit heavy, weighing over 5 pounds, but it's a solid notebook otherwise. And you can even bring it into mid-range gaming territory if you spec up to the RTX 4060. Number 3. Razer Blade 15. Razer continues to do a stellar job of delivering bleeding-edge hardware in a sleek package that would make Mac users jealous. The Blade 15 has just about everything you'd want for great gaming, including NVIDIA's RTX 4080, Intel's 13th Gen CPUs and speedy Quad HD screens. Our recommendation? Consider the model with a Quad HD 165Hz screen and an RTX 4060 GPU for $2,500. You can easily save some cash by going for a cheaper notebook, but they won't feel nearly as polished as the Blade. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 Ti GPU. The new GeForce RTX 3070 Ti is up to 70% faster than RTX 2070 Super laptops and can deliver 100 frames per second at 1440p resolution. Voltage, 240.0 volts. Speaker description, built-in stereo 2.0 speakers. 12th Gen Intel Core i7 14-core CPU. Experience cutting-edge power with the newly released Intel Core i7-12800H processor with up to 4.8 GHz of turbo boost for unrivaled performance to take on the most demanding gaming and creative tasks. QHD 240Hz display, high refresh rate meets high resolution to provide a responsive gaming experience that comes with a greater level of detail and no screen tearing thanks to NVIDIA G-Sync. DDR5 4800 MHz memory, 50% faster than the previous generation. Enjoy a quicker, smoother experience when loading applications, running games, and performing other everyday PC tasks. Number 4. Acer Predator Triton 500 SA. While we've seen some wilder concepts from Acer, like its 360-degree hinge-equipped Triton 900, the Triton 500 is a more affordable bread and butter option. This year, it's bumped up to a 16-inch display, giving you more of an immersive gaming experience. It's relatively thin, weighs just over 5 pounds, and it can be equipped with Intel's 11th Gen CPUs and NVIDIA's RTX 30 series GPUs. Acer's build quality is as sturdy as ever, and it has most of the standard features you'd need in a gaming notebook. Aspect ratio, 16:10. Extreme performance, compete or create with impressive power and speed of the 12th generation Intel Core i9-12900H processor, featuring 14 cores and 20 threads to divide and conquer any creative task or run your most intensive games. RTX, it's on. The latest NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti, 16GB dedicated GDDR6 VRAM, is powered by award-winning Ampere architecture with NVIDIA Advanced Optimus, ray tracing cores, tensor cores, and streaming multiprocessors supporting DirectX 12 Ultimate for the ultimate gaming performance. Blazing fast display, the 16-inch WQXGA 2560 by 1600 DCI-P3 100% IPS LED backlit NVIDIA G-Sync display featuring 16:10 aspect ratio, an incredibly fast 240Hz refresh rate and 500 nit brightness for the gamer or creator who demands the best visual experiences. Internal specifications: 32GB LPDDR5 memory, maximum 32GB, 1TB PCIe Gen 4x4 SSD. Number 5. Asus ROG Zephyrus Duo 16. You know, if you actually need a dual-screen laptop, maybe a single 17-inch screen isn't enough, or you want a mobile setup that's closer to a multi-monitor desktop. If that's the case, the Zephyrus Duo 16 is the best laptop for you. It's powerful, and its extra 14-inch screen can easily let you multitask while gaming dutifully working. It also has all of the latest hardware you'd want, like AMD's new Ryzen chips and NVIDIA's RTX 4000 GPUs. Sure, it's nowhere near portable, but a true multitasker won't mind. ScreenPad Plus, 14-inch 4K, 3840 by 1100, secondary touchscreen displayed game, stream, create, and more. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 Ti 8GB GDDR6 ROG boost up to 1460 MHz at 150W, 125W plus 25W with dynamic boost. ROG Nebula HDR display. ROG Nebula display is the new standard in gaming displays. ROG Nebula HDR displays guarantee minimum brightness, color representation, refresh rates, response times, and more. Enjoy flicker-free, anti-blue light displays that cut down on screen tearing with variable refresh rate technology. GPU MUX switch lets the GPU communicate directly with the display, increasing performance and decreasing latency.